Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Saturday night. Hoping you have yourselves a good weekend. And it is December 1st. Throughout this entire year, we've actually done at least one RPG a month, which was honestly my goal. I'm honestly excited. Sing to me the song of the Old West. The Old West? What are you playing? Red Dead Redemption 2? How's it going, Newton? How are you doing tonight, man? But I kind of want to say, I know a lot of streams and Twitch usually focuses on like, oh, it was the year of role playing, or the year of Fortnite, or what was, I'm trying to remember what they said for the year of 2017 was role playing. This year, I actually, since I didn't go to TwitchCon, I don't know what they said for what this year was for Twitch. They didn't have one back in for TwitchCon 2016. But despite that, it's those little victories and such, and I'm actually glad. And I don't think we're gonna botch this stream, this month and stuff, because this is actually one RPG I've attempted multiple times to actually beat. As a child, I never actually even, I still, to this day, actually I didn't get to own it when I was a kid. Just simply because of, what money I had, I always put it somewhere else. Or I just didn't have the money to buy the game, or they just didn't have it on sale because it was too late. I always rented this game when I was a kid. And then later, when video game stores, like independent video game stores before the great tide of EB Games and GameStop, I was able to get this game on the Game Boy Advance. However, I had to put that down to actually focus on, well, once again, real life. And when the Wii finally came out, I was able, I was amazed actually to see it finally come out on the Virtual Console. And so I made sure to actually buy it. But I never had the time to actually sit down and play it. So, after all these years, I actually want to beat the one game from this franchise. I've actually liked the Breath of Fire series. I beat the first one, I beat the third one, I beat the fourth one. Never got around to actually playing the fifth one, also known as Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. But I never got to beat Breath of Fire 2. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I want to move on over here. I do want to make sure here the capture card is working, so give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to need to mute the audio here just for 1 second. I just want to make sure it is actually playing. And it is not. Okay, so I need to actually Give me 1 second. I always actually hate... Let me actually... So one thing I've always actually hated about this whole thing was... You could never... There you go. Gonna do this, then I can actually remove it. So the one downside about a lot of capture cards these days, for one terrible reason or another, is that you have to always re-add it. And it's honestly terrible. Alright, so just to let you know, a little bit of a volume warning. And center. I need to make like a... Oh, I should just use my intermission screen. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's there for a reason. Here, give me 1 moment. I'm gonna mute myself here. Okay, good. Awesome. We're good. Thank goodness for studio mode. And we're about to hear an echo upon echo upon echo. Alrighty. With that, I can take off these headphones here because I actually don't need them. It's kind of weird actually not needing to wear my headphones this time around, but I'm gonna jump on in here. Which reminds me, just remember, you have until December 31st to buy any more games for your virtual console or the Nintendo Wii. And I've got to actually do that this month. I think I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll go through a bunch of games and make my decisions here. But at least we can hear the system. Awesome. That's good to know. It's one of the, like I said, it's one of the downsides about capture cards. I don't know why, but they just never seem to be as reliable as you want them to be. But why don't we get started? Because we have quite the adventure ahead of us. I will need the classic controller. I will not be using the classic controller. I'm actually going to be using an old standby of mine. I actually have from Hori one of their SNES GameCube controller. On the 11th of this month, Earth Defense Force will be out on PS4. Still need to wait for it to come to Steam. Still waiting for it to come to Steam. You can't put any more points into it, RJ rules. You can't put any more points into it, but if you have points, you can still spend them. So that's what you can actually do. That's what you can actually do, for the Virtual Console. I still have like $100 on there that I need to spend, and it's honestly tough to decide. Do I go for games that are focused on rarity, or do I go for games that I actually want to play, or that I want to actually just own because I really, really like them? But it was kind of a major downside for me that's like, I actually like the potential of the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console, and it's nice that what we currently have is kind of like a membership rental service, kind of like Netflix. You just get access to all the games they're going to be adding onto the Switch. But being able to own them, I will say this, make sure you keep backups of everything for your Wii Virtual Console. Don't just have it on an SD card, have them on multiple SD cards, or have them on the Wii console itself. Because you're not going to be able to re-download them either. So if you end up corrupting your SD card, or the SD card becomes lost, you're kind of hooped. So I love this opening music. Yeah, but I'm gonna be waiting. I'm hoping New Earth Defense Force comes out on Steam. Comes out on Steam, then you know I'll be buying it and I will be playing through it. I always did appreciate this game. Like, the music's really great. You know, our characters here, that kind of just shows their starting situations. That's the point. You had 0 to begin with. Yeah, like I said, that and the Wii U Virtual Console. Like, I still wish I actually owned a Wii U because the Game Boy Advance library. That's one thing that would made the Wii U also really good. But why don't we get into it here? I think we've seen enough here. Go to new game. As you can see, I ended up deleting the one file. The one file I did have, it was level 2. It was level 2. There was no point of me keeping it. But why don't we begin? I'm gonna, just to give you a heads up, I'm gonna try and beat this before Christmas, obviously. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the end of the year. Because this game's How Long to Beat, says it's about 48 hours, so it might actually take us all the way up to Christmas Eve, actually. So, when we get started, let's go. And of course, we're gonna just go with, I believe, actually, for the default here, if we just do, yep, Ryu. Because that is the main character of every single Breath of Fire. Gonna go with fast speed, and we're gonna click on end. Game start. I don't have enough strength. Give yourself to God. Pray to God. Praise God. You must become God's strength. Ah, hey, wait, you are. Yua, nap time! Oh, she got away from me. Hey, Ryu! Ryu, come here for a minute. Ryu, come here for a minute. Isn't there anything here? And we obtained a tree pole. Yes, this game actually starts in black and white. Yua disappeared again. I don't think she likes naps. Please go find Yua. Sure. Good, I'm counting on you. So here we are Ryu, we are quite literally a little child. Ryu, you're not lonely without your mother? Is that right? It's been 3 years already since your mother died. I guess you can't cry forever. You're a big boy. What is this, an RPG? No, it's not a Street Fighter RPG. You must not leave the village without an adult. Here we have Dragon Statue. Several years ago, when a monster attacked this village, a huge dragon appeared and saved the people. That dragon is still here, sleeping in the back mountains. I just love that, you have a dragon just sleeping in the mountains. Isn't Yua always playing at the back mountain? Oh, Ryu, what? Yua disappeared? Hope she hasn't gone outside of the village. I don't think there's actually anyone in there. So this is one of those old, little child, oh sweet, can't wait to just start a Pokemon. Yeah. Ryu obtains herb. This is definitely one of those games where you'll be looting everyone's houses. God, I can tell you right now, I'm actually using the Hori controller. Hey Ryu, you rascal! You mustn't go into other people's bathrooms. You must alienate everyone. Lately, there have been kids acting like orphans and getting into churches, and they steal. Please tell the old man to be careful. Over you, are you taking care of Yua? Father Garner, how about your father? He is a great magician. When this village was attacked by the monster, he was incredible. So you actually have a father, but your mother passed away a couple of years ago. I don't think there's anything actually to loot here. Surprisingly enough, you actually have to open doors in this game. You don't just get to run into them and everything opens up. I don't think there's actually anything else here. So why don't we actually just go to the back mountains here. So this is actually a game, like I said, I've played this quite a few times before, but I never got to beat it. Because I always end up getting stuck. And now we're in color! And instantly, our first boss is a beak. And my weapon is a stick. Ryu, look out! That was dangerous, wasn't Ryu? You fought to protect Yua. You were brave. You're a bad girl, Yua. Why did you come to a place like this? Because I wanted to see Mom. Your mother? Yeah, that's right. If I take a nap here, Mom comes into my dreams. Your mother, huh? But Yua... I know Mom is dead. Yes. Long ago, when the monster attacked the village, I could not protect your mother. If this dragon had not come to help us, I would not have been able to protect the rest of you. I'm sorry, Ryu. If only I had more strength, things would have been different. That's not true. This is a game actually where your choices can actually make a difference. Let's not make him feel bad. You are! Daddy, it was not your fault. Everyone in the village says so. They say that you and the dragon saved the village from the monster. You're probably right, Yua. I just hope your mother feels the same. It does feel the same. The dragon told me. Thank you, Yua. Almost as if you can talk to the dragon. Mom comes into my dreams. Okay then. Let's go home and talk about her. You should also go home before it gets dark. You might have a dream about Mom too. Would you like to close your eyes? Sure, let's close our eyes. I don't think our mother is an eyeball. And we've gone mute. It's so eerily quiet. There's the dragon's claw. Thank you very much for the nickel there, Newton. A nickel that I'll never see. No, I've actually already been thinking about 2019 and what I actually want to do with it. There are actually 3 caves here that you can actually see the dragon's claws on both sides here. Like I said, it's honestly, to me, it was always amazing, actually. It's like, oh my god, he's a dragon. Why don't we just go back to the village? And thank goodness, the village is in color. I should probably also... Can I actually? No, I can't actually. Wait, hang on a second. There's the button. Yeah, so this is actually the town of Gate. I'm still laughing when Chugga gave him a say, $5 in pennies. I have that. I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from, boy? Whoa! What are you doing? You're a thief! Go away! Shoo! What? Say you are a son of the preacher? You are a liar! Saint Eva will punish you! For you are Father Gainer. What are you talking about? Preacher of this village has always been Father Hulk. And now nobody recognizes me. I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from, boy? So to explain one thing, the little dragon tier in the right there, that actually determines a character's attitude towards you. So it goes from a scale of black to flashing rainbow. And so usually for like the darker, like the reds, that means that people don't trust you. And if they're more of the blue or greens, that means they actually trust you or like you. Who is this child? Strange kid? Gives me the creeps. Yeah, see, so this one's dark red, so she absolutely hates me as an individual. Are you an orphan? You have nowhere to go. Go to the church. Saint Eva will not turn you away. Well, let's go to what was my home. Young child, welcome to the house of Saint Eva. I'm gonna say Eva. You also have no family, but you have nothing to fear. The church will never turn away a poor child like you, even if you were a thief. There, think of this as your own home and rest. So I've lost my sister, lost the father, and my entire village doesn't recognize who I am. Evo! What a cheap place. Guess I'll take the candles. Hi! You don't have to say anything. You're just like me, right? You act like a poor child, get into the church, and you steal any valuables you can find, right? This place is worthless. I should go to a bigger village. I'm going to another village. Are you going to stay here? No. Alright. Let's go. Let's go to a big village somewhere. Steal and get rich, huh? My name is Bo. Nice to meet you, buddy. And now I become a thief. Game just loves to be quiet, just to let you know. Well, there's nothing for me here in my home. I forgot how eerily quiet this game actually is. Hmm? Oh no. It looks like the rain. Wow, here comes the rain. It's pouring. Can we find a place to get out of the rain? Look at this. This is what lit people's imaginations on fire back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's pitch black in here. Oh, the candle. I can use that candle. We're set. Let's go. What was that? Let's follow it. Bo's not exactly a bright person. No, that's not the way. Let's go follow a gigantic monster in the darkness with only a candle. Oh, it's a monster! You saying you are the one? You say that you are the child for the mission? Alright then, prove it to me. Baruberry. And one shot. Go ahead, Ryu. Let me see you open the gate, destined child. And that is when you know you will know the strength of God. Well, we already lost. Dream's over. It was like waking from a long dream, but now his father and sister have disappeared, and no one else recognizes him. He dreamt of a horrific demon who ripped his heart and body apart, but it remains just a dream. Yet the vision remains strong. Deep within the corners of his mind, he hears it calling. A different world, a world of silence, a world of darkness. He moves towards it, feeling both fear and exhilaration as it comes and the darkness welcomes him. You are the one, the demon screeches. Reaching deep within his own heart, he realizes that it is true. Then, in that moment, reality washes away and the dream begins to take shape. I do not remember this opening cutscene. "10 years later." Elder, please give us work. We're full-fledged workers now. I know. Here's a job for you. Let me see. What? Find a pet? You don't want to do it? Of course I don't want to do it. Silly job like this? Besides, you've got to be pretty stupid to lose a pet. Sir? Are these the men that will find my pet? Oh, Mina. Well, they don't seem to want the job. Wait a minute. Nobody said we wouldn't do it. Mina, you can leave it to me to find your pet. Well, thank you very much. Elder, leave it to us and everything will be fine. Well, I'll leave it to you then. Please find my Susie. I'll be seeing you. Please, Elder, leave it to us. We would be happy to find such a pretty girl find her pet. You're a calculating man. Well, try your best. Yahoo! I'm really excited now. Let's go, Ryu. Let's leave this village and ask around. How's it going, Fantasy Freak? He didn't prove shit. He was a child, like 6 or 8 years old, for goodness sakes. Hi, Ryu. Did you find out anything about your father? Didn't he disappear a long time ago? If we hear anything, we'll let you know. Ranger's job is not all cool. Looking for a pet is not so bad. There are people who come and ask to have their house cleaned. So, basically your job in this game, in this village here, is it the village? Yeah, the village of Hometown, is actually to find someone's pet. And you're part of the Ranger Guild. I don't know why, this is actually my favorite design for Ryu from all the Breath of Fire games. There are many monsters in the northern part of this village. I don't know what you're looking for. I suggest you don't go north. Good advice. Also, this is honestly the most tranquil music that you'll probably will hear out of a lot of games. And I'll say this, like, Final Fantasy VI is what end up getting, like, Final Fantasy VI and Secret of Mana is what got me into RPGs. But I don't know why I actually still have such a... I just really enjoy the Breath of Fire series. How are you? Have a good day at work? And please pay your rent. This game has the best Nina by far. I also did like the way Nina actually looked in this one too. I also really did like it. But how are you doing tonight, Fantasy Freak? I'm guessing you're a huge Breath of Fire fan? The mother sleeps all day. It's so dull. Well, let's not disturb her. This is our room. It's a shabby room, but there's a bed to rest on. Obtained 100 coins. We're gonna need all that money. We're gonna need a lot of money. But this probably actually has the most mundane of all the starts for all of them. But like, I think if anything, like, this was one of the more enjoyable fantasy games, because it really, like, everyone, you know, a lot of RPGs, like, you end up playing human stuff. The Breath of Fire series, like, just throws in a lot of anthropomorphic characters and just creates a whole different world for you to play in. My little kitty was eaten. Bad monster living at Mount Fubi in the south. Ranger, please do something! Are you looking for something? I saw a strange man near Mount Fubi in the south. Does this help you? You played them all, but this is the only one you liked for the most part? See, I played 1, 3, and... what was it? 1, 3, and 4. And it's kind of sad you don't really see... you know, you don't see them anymore. What's our equipment, actually? Let's see, we have Boy DR, Bum CL, Wristband, Bandana, and we also have our Tree Pole. Let's actually equip that. Short Bow, he's got a Wristband, Bandana. Dragon Quarter ruined the series. Honestly, I'm very interested in actually playing through that game. That's the only other Breath of Fire game I never actually played. Let's see here. Ranger, are you working? You are working hard. I know Dragon Quarter didn't get... it went into a very different direction, and I think a lot of games, and a lot of franchises, sadly, sank or swam during, you know, sink or swim during the PlayStation, or during the PlayStation 2 time. Like, a lot of the older franchises, specifically. Oh, come and see, this is the only place in the entire world. You can see the Grassman. This is only 30 coins, 30 coins! And let's buy a ticket. Thank you very much, thank you very much. It had a time limit, which was a dumb decision. This carnival is going all over the world. And we're going to Windia next. Okay, escort please. It spit at me! Look at this camel. That camel does not like me. That camel actually does spit at you. Nonsense! You need the turtle feed? 1 is 4 coins. And let's buy some. A turtle's feed. Isn't it worms? Yuck, it makes me sick. This is really boring. I could have gone to Corsair for the battle show instead. Actually, I should be able to feed the turtle. Would you like to feed the turtle? Sure. This is the most mundane circus you'll ever see. Let's see here. What? Here's a riddle. Round I am, yet flat as a board. Altar to the Wolfen Lord. Altar to the Wolfen Lord? Eh, moon. That's correct. I think he actually just asks you riddles. Stronger than steel, works by feel, for one gives room, for one brings doom. I actually have no idea. Probably web. Yep. It's hard to see from there. Would you like to come around to the center? Let's see. Ooh. You can see the unusual grass man right in here. Come and take a good look. Okay, that's it. Did you enjoy it? Was the grass man scary? If you want to see him again, get some money from your parents. And come back. That was... That's it. That's your circus. That is your entire circus. For now, we're pretty much just gonna go on autopilot here for now. I just don't know why, I actually just really love the design of Ryu. Like, this was, I think, when sprite art was really starting to take off for a lot of the characters. Like, you were getting a lot more detail. I'm probably actually gonna have to raise up some money, actually, while I play this. Because I actually don't know how hard this game is actually going to be. You move to level 2. Obtains Time Warp. I think Time Warp is our ability to actually travel back to our town. What are you guys doing? What games are you guys playing this weekend? Oh yeah, I should mention, special in this game is your critical hits in this game. Oh, move to level 2. Bow obtains Cure 1. Good. I was actually wondering. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So this game actually has... I can't remember, what was that button? There it is, Y. Come on. So this game actually has hunting and such. Oh. I'm back here. Ah, darn it, left. Playing Fallout 3 and Monster Hunter Generation. I'm so sad, I never bought a single game during the Steam Autumn sale, so I'm gonna have to wait for the Steam Winter sale. I'm really hoping they're actually gonna do a Steam Winter sale, because I have no idea if they're actually going to do one. And that actually kind of worries me. Fallout 3. So what do you guys actually think about the whole Fallout fiasco? Not the game itself, but the whole... The devs end up just giving actual, like... The Collector's Edition basically gave people bags of nylon as their reward when they were supposed to be cargo bags. And then they only giving, like, the press and influencers as an apology actual cargo bags for their collector's editions. This is kind of weird. I think it's like one of those weird debacles when it comes to the state where we are now with pre-order bonuses and collector's editions. Because I used to actually love, and I know as terrible it was, I used to actually like pre-ordering a lot of games because they used to come with, like, nice little baubles and such. But they were always, like, of high quality stuff. Like, for example, Namco actually gave, there we go. Ah, darn it. Oh, bow takes multiple hits. People wanted only the helmet. Yeah, you're probably right. People probably just wanted the helmet, just like people just wanted the Pip-Boy. But I think this, like, you know, one of those things you just, if you promise your consumers something of a certain quality. I remember it's like getting t-shirts and getting actual artwork of the game. And now it's gone to I think it's just kind of lowered in quality. Like, now we're getting things of, we're getting, you know, what are we getting? We're getting now, like, coins, we're getting posters. I feel like the quality has kind of gone downhill when it comes to, like, the pre-order bonuses or collectors. Like, it's either on the extremes. Even drop something. Or you obtain Zerb. So I should also mention what you're actually seeing right now. This game actually did have a day and night cycle. Oh right, it can't actually go through the brush. Ah, come on. No! You come back here. Ah, he's gonna leave. Ah, darn it, he left. Hunting in this game with bow is actually really difficult. But this game actually does have a day-night cycle, which is actually probably one of the cool things about this game. Oh, I should also say, the bugs actually also... There's different monsters that come out at night. I think we should... Yeah, we should be fine. This is the first area. How could I lose the first area? There we go. Just wanted to get a little bit of levels here. Tier 1. How much money do I actually have? 105. So I should actually probably take a moment here, before we go into the end here, to kind of explain a few things. So, this is pretty much like your bog standard of a lot of RPGs, but there's a couple of interesting little mechanics they added in. So, see that little goblin enemy sitting at the top there? That actually tells you how dangerous an area actually is for your party. So if he's really like moving and shaking, kind of tells you there's a high activity of monsters or it's really dangerous. If it's sleeping, kind of like we're in a town, there's no risk at all, there's no monsters or anything to worry about. Then you can go to your stats here. And this, honestly, for me, was probably one of the more confusing parts about this game. Was, once again, the Dragon's Tier kind of tells you how each of your characters actually view you. With Ryu, I believe you're always going to be neutral. So you're always just going to be kind of orange, because, well, this is your gift from your mother that tells you, what everyone else thinks of you. Or at least the people who are going to be important in this game. So you have pretty much your basic stuff. Strength determines your attack. Your stamina, that's your, that's effectively your that relates to your defense. Agility, ability to dodge, wisdom, that's your, magic. Luck, it's about chance for critical hits and such. Vigor actually determines your power for a battle to actually gets longer. Then you have condition, which is okay, and then guts. Guts has always kind of eluded me, actually. I wish I actually had the instruction booklet. And you can see the stats there, so you can see Bo's gem is blue, so he's actually... He'll pretty much give his life for us. He's our best buddy. I mean, he grew up with us. He was our childhood friend. In a world that actually just left us... Or a world just completely forgot us, actually. I remember, actually, if you can actually sleep in your own home. I'm actually going to test that, because that actually could save me money. Because money is very important in this game. Also, this game does have day and night cycles and such. Yep, we can actually just sleep in our own house. Good. So the world actually does change depending if it's nighttime or daytime and such. We're probably not going to be... like I said, I don't really have in-depth knowledge about this game. It's been decades since I've actually last played this game. Oh, that's right, I forgot this game also has counterattacks. That was also one of the cool things about this game. Let's go to Mount Fubi here. Hopefully we should be strong enough. Psst, psst, it's back again. Did you say something? I should... Actually, hang on a second. I need to do one thing. I should probably save. That would be the smart thing to do. That would be the smart thing to do. I don't remember, can I actually save on the world map? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. You cannot actually save on the world map. You actually have to save in one of two places in this game. They're actually in towns. And I'll just use one of them right now, because it'll be quick and easy. So we have to go back to hometown one more time. Only a single slime, really? Alright. Sorry, I can't resist the hunting. I used to like the hunting in this game. Come on. Oh, really? I'm bad at this. There we go. Roast is found. Will you take it? Yes. There we go. Finally actually got something. So reused, so hunting is actually very useful. Recover HP completely. That is a 100% heal item you can actually get from this game. Kinda useful. Just a little bit useful. So there's two places here that you can actually save a game. This is the first one I'm going to show you. There are still curious people who would pray to me. Lately everybody prays to Saint Eva. Nobody pays attention to the dragon god. It was so nice before. Oh, I'm sorry. When you get old, you tend to complain. Are you going to tell me the story of your journey? Yes. Okay, I've got it recorded. Will you still continue your journey? Yes. Careful on your journey. Yeah, it was really good, actually. That's why hunting is actually very much worth your time. If you can actually pull it off. There is another character that also does hunting in this game, and that kind of what kind of made it stand out. That's what made this game stand out compared to the Final Fantasy games. Like, to me, this was the competition Final Fantasy actually had, the competition Squaresoft had, which was the Final Fantasy 2 and Breath of Fire 1 and Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 6. Whichever one you want to call it. You know, 2, 4, 3, 6. It's I'll be honest, I didn't really know much about the Tales franchise stuff, because there were actually a lot of RPGs back in the day, but in terms of like your turn-based, most people I knew in my area as a kid, it was either Breath of Fire or Final Fantasy. Which was really weird, considering Capcom, the Capcom we know today, basically for fighting games. Even then, they still only really have one fighting game. I think, was it Arxis? Is pretty much like the company I think of now when it comes to making like a bunch of fighters. Here we go. When they drank the clear water, strangely, they all regained their strength. So we should probably put Ryu back in front. Does Ryu actually have his ability yet? Yeah, so Ryu does have his ability. I'll show off these characters' special abilities in a moment. Maybe when there's not such a massive group of enemies. Ah, really? Poison attack? Alright, that's cool. I'm fine with that. Let's just cure that since we're right next to the dragon, right next to the dragon fountain. Really? You're gonna give me these guys? That's right, Time Warp. Yeah, you can move time forward. That's what Ryu's special ability. That's one of his special abilities. I forgot what. So, Bo's actual ability is Shot. And if I remember correctly, like I said, it's been a very long time. I'll actually do a little bit of research so I can make sure, what it's specifically called. Trust me, a lot of the monsters in this game look extremely creepy. Shot actually doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's highly accurate. That's the one thing I remember about Shot. So you have enemies that basically have incredibly high evasion and bows in your party, you might want to try using Shot. Usually though, we probably won't need it as much. And you can pretty much see how much damage these enemies actually are doing now. And that's actually really bad. Actually just gonna use Cure. And then we can actually show off Ryu's Guts. The Ryu's Guts actually heals him. It doesn't heal for much, but it does heal him. And Slammed is also... enemies in this game can also get crits as well. And that's what Slam is. I don't know if Guts actually does anything else, honestly, aside from heal Ryu. Get a lot of experience in here, though. So our characters are honestly bums. And I don't know why, it's like, I actually just enjoy the fact that these two are basically... like, the title of Ranger for me has always been an awesome title. I think that's why I've always actually ended up playing a lot of archers in a lot of older games. And I think this game actually for me was kind of influential, at least in that aspect. Like, were there any RPGs that actually influenced you? Kinda growing up or as a kid? I'm honestly interested to know. Like, for some reason, like, this franchise is always stuck in my head. I greatly enjoyed Final Fantasy VI. And Secret of Mana. But at the same time, it's like, it's also this game. And the Breath of Fire series, I should say. I always did like their character design, their music, and the story. And to my knowledge, honestly, I think the story for... like, you play one Breath of Fire, I mean, you could technically, cynically say, you've played them all. Just because of how it is, of just what the story is, because it's kind of like the way I guess Soul Calibur is. Every single character effectively has their own, primary story. It's just kind of told differently with a different cast of characters in different situations. And Ryu is getting his butt whooped. You don't think you have an RPG like that? We'll still be fine, I guess. Lucky, it's handsome. I'm tired of dogs and cats. Well, I've got to go. 3, 2, 1, go! And we've got 3 Harpies. Hollow, Peach, and Pooty. I'll take the best one! No fair, I want that one. No, Pooty wants that one. I forgot how difficult this actually is going to be. You guys eat the other one! What are you doing, meanie? Please stop, sis. The Harpy sisters quite literally are killing themselves. You must eat everything. That's true. Let's eat without fighting. Oh, I think I'm actually underleveled for this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's actually a problem. I think we just lost. I did not buy a resurrection. I think we just lost. This game is honestly very difficult. Oh my god, yeah, actually we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Careful on your journey. So, basically, this game will actually quick load you back to your last save every time you fall in battle. So we actually lost our levels and such. Well, first stream and already got a game over. Perfect. That perfectly explains this game in a nutshell. It may look like it's easy, but every single boss fight has a drastic ramp in difficulty. I think actually, did we lose our roast? No, we saved actually once we got our roast. I think that's actually probably why this RPG is going to be just as long as Tales Symphonia. Just simply because we're actually gonna ignore. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the hunting for now because we need to actually catch up on levels. If I had more money, I would buy better equipment, but more money is expensive. Oh, here's the little goblins. Speaking of which, have you guys actually been watching Goblin Slayer? I've actually been enjoying that show. I was kind of surprised actually that this week's episode was 30 minutes long. It didn't feel like that. It felt like it started and ended extremely quickly. Back again. Did you say something? We might actually have to do some level grinding. No, but you're curious about it? I honestly think it's actually an interesting show. Even though the first episode was basically the shock jock episode. I'd say the first episode does a good job showing like a basic setting, but it's also meant to shock you. And then the second episode basically explains the pathology of the character, or his mindset at the very least. And it focuses on the mundane rather than the extravagant. Oh, obtains defense up. Okay, no, so you do actually keep your levels. You do actually keep your levels. I should not have done that, actually. That's really bad. So if you go into auto battle, you can just actually quickly cancel, and you can get back into it. Read the first chapter of the manga, and then stop for some reason. That That doesn't surprise me, honestly. That really doesn't surprise me. Poison attack, that's fine. Like, I think a lot of people, when they watch something like an anime series, they kind of expect something to be like a call to adventure or something extremely grandiose. Which is something interesting about a lot of Japanese stories and such, is that they can actually really do a great job of making the mundane extremely interesting. Like, a lot of Japanese literature, back when I used to read some Japanese literature in college, obviously they were translated works, where that they were actually had a lot of stories that were just kind of focused on mundane characters. It wasn't anything, you know, extravagant. You don't know, you're just a procrastinator. I could easily see Goblin Slayer not being for everyone. Like, it certainly got a lot of people's attention because I think a lot more people aren't used to seeing gore or used to being as shocked anymore by content. It's usually very... like, any sort of conflict in a lot of anime, I'd say, in these days are actually extremely sterilized. So when you actually do see something like characters fighting each other, it's not going to be extremely brutal or anything like that, or the violence is off screen. You know, away from the actual action. But Berserk then? Berserk is kind of grandfathered, I'd say. Is Berserk actually still going? That's actually a good question. It's been a long time since I've watched Berserk. Because when I watched Berserk, there was no... From what I understand, today's Berserk is about him fighting demons. Back when I watched Berserk, or Guts, it was about politics. Or men fighting other men. There was nothing about any sort of demons or anything like that. It was kind of like... I'd have to actually say it's like anime Game of Thrones. That's honestly... That was a poor descriptor of what Berserk used to be. But it did focus on the dynamic between Guts, or Gats, I think it was Gats, actually, now that I think about it. Like I said, that was an anime series I never personally got into. And yes, this leveling is absolutely necessary, just to let you know. If we lost in one level, let's see here. We're pretty close, actually. We're pretty close to leveling. At least Bo is. If I had better equipment, we'd be able to go through this. Wasn't that the main prequel to the main story? As to why the way he is and why? Yeah, see, your prequel was the original main franchise. So it's a real different take. Like, there was no supernatural in the original Berserk. At least I know what to do now. I think the fight with the Harpies is actually a scripted fight between the Harpy sisters. But it doesn't hurt to actually gain a few levels, especially if we're using the bare bones equipment. Because you can see how little money this game is actually giving us, and items in this game are extremely expensive. Although I will appreciate any chance I can get a special. And I don't appreciate any time the enemies actually get a special. I should also say, if your character actually does get a critical hit, and they also do get a counterattack. Ryu is very notorious for counterattacking in this game. He pretty much always gets a counterattack. But if he gets a critical hit, like that, he'll actually end up any of his counterattacks will actually also be critical hits. I know, but I mean like what the Golden Age story was near the end. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar. Oh, move to level 6. Nice. Should probably actually heal him. You shouldn't take anything for granted here in this game. I can tell you that right now. I think also the rock and roll. That was one thing Capcom had really going for them in their games. Like, their composers for this game was always great. Kinda reminds me of UN Squadron, actually. I'm actually now curious, the same person did the music for UN Squadron in this. Which was another Capcom game I never beat, because I am terrible at shoot-em-ups. I love shoot-em-ups, but I'm terrible at them. And I don't mean the Toho style. Toho ones are a whole different level, like, of where shoot-em-ups went. That was the direction I was not expecting. Like 2 points of experience. Let's see, I need a little bit more experience. I just want Ryu to be level 6. And then we'll advance. I think we might just be going longer than normal, just because I always like actually going a little bit longer on the first stream. Because I at least like to kind of get the original, I guess the first story arc in this game. I think that's actually, in retrospect, actually, streaming a lot of these RPGs, it's kind of interesting how very, since we did focus more on all the modern ones, since this is actually the oldest RPG that I'm actually playing through for this year of RPGs, has been a lot of the more modern ones are actually very self-contained in their story arcs. It's kind of interesting, actually. I don't know if it's, like, better writing or just pure coincidence. But there was never a moment, in terms of the streaming, when I was actually going through the stories, or going through the game, that I ever ended off a point. I'm curious, how far did I get into Berserk? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm also appreciative I have my voice back. I'd say... Like I said, I wasn't the one who was watching it. It was more like... Had a, family, like my brother or my cousin and such, they'll watch it, and it's like, oh, okay, I see where they were. So it's hard for me to actually say, like, specifically how far I got into that series. Back when, anime was primarily done by ADV, for example. So unfortunately, I don't have an exact answer. I do remember him leaving his mercenary group. So I do remember that. I can't remember... Okay, so one more battle. One more battle, then I'll try and take on the Harpy Sisters again. There weren't any movies back then, I'll tell you that much. RJ Ruiz. There weren't any 3D ones or movies back then. Like, this is going back when Naruto didn't even exist. Or at least here in the West, it didn't exist. There we go, we got level 6. Alright, let's try and take on the Harpy Sisters now that we have 2 more levels. Because now we're basically one-shotting all the leeches. Yeah, like, that's what I was saying, you know, there was no such thing as the supernatural in something like Berserk. Oh, goblins are actually still faster than me. But we can one-shot them, so that's good. Yeah, you better run. Guess we can get one more battle. Okay. Now let's try it. Alright, let's see. Where was defense? There's defense. Yeah, so L and R, you can actually do switch and defense. So we're gonna have him defend, and we'll have her attack follow. I actually don't remember if defending actually increases your chance on counterattacking. Should be able to get away with a free round of attacking. There we go. Good. They'll take care of one of them. Let's eat without fighting! Now that we know they take their turns. Nope, nope, they're still gonna... Nope, they're actually now just gonna attack me. Also, I just love Ryu's attack animation. I don't know why. 300 points of experience. Could it be that Susie was eaten by those guys? I hope not. We better hurry and find her. Also, I love the art in this game as well. Like the background, you can actually see the town behind in the very corner. Like, I always ended up renting this game. Of course, if I was smart enough, I would have actually saved money and actually bought it. Because unfortunately, I don't actually own this game except for on the Game Boy Advance and on the Virtual Console. I would have loved to actually own the original card. It took me years just to be able to get a copy of Secret of Mana. And getting the and even the instruction booklet for that. I think we can move this. There we go. Or fish merchant. This is a lot of responsibility. But I can handle it. Yeah, you just kind of destroyed the entire mountain path. Good job, Bo. I think we can go in here. Oh, there you go, chest. Our first chest! Our first actual treasure! I think it just contains money, if I remember correctly. Also, yes, this game does have an extremely high encounter rate. It's not Skies of Arcadia bad, but it's still pretty high. If I remember correctly, there are actual items in this game that can decrease your encounter rate, if you so desire. But you might actually have to use them. Obtains Fire Rock. I have no idea what Fire Rock is. What's Fire Rock? Fire Rock. Used while fighting. Okay. I don't know if that's a one-time use item, actually. Because there are actual items in this game. You actually have a limited inventory in this game. So many monsters in this area, it's ridiculous. Also, I think the one thing I also did appreciate was that the game actually told, like, once you defeated an enemy, it basically was already scanned or analyzed. You would know at least how much health it would have. Which is kind of a nice thing. You kind of knew if you were actually getting stronger or not. I'm actually trying to debate what my party actually will be in this game. Does this seriously lead off to nowhere? Like, I remember Tales Symphonia a lot better than I do remember this game. Ryu? Oh, Ryu does obtain Cure 1. I thought he didn't, actually. Although, if you notice, though, he doesn't exactly get much magic. Ryu does not get much magic in this game, unfortunately. My name is Azusa, and I'm a hunter. I was hunting an animal, ended up here. Oh, shoot. We just went backwards, I think. I think I screwed up. Oh well, point of no return. Although we did open up a faster way. I think this actually will take us to the, to actually where we need to go. Just to let you know, time does not pass when you're in, like, dungeons and such. It's only when you're in the overworld. There we go. Uh-oh, help me! What is that? It's coming from inside. Help me! Cockroach! Oh no, I must help him! That's a lot of cockroaches. Yeah, we're fine. Cockroaches! That's a lot of cockroaches, actually. Would not want to fight cockroaches this massive in size. There we go. Ah, don't come near me. And the daddy cockroach. So let's let's heal him just in case. I don't actually remember how much damage this cockroach does. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. Wow, sure was a big cockroach. I've been wandering for many years. I never had to fight for my food against a cockroach before. We've got to finish eating this before they return. I was going to eat this all by myself. And since you saved me, I'll share it with you guys. What do you think? Doesn't it look good? I'll give you guys the leg. Now, little piggy, let's take off this bothersome collar and boil you. By the way, old man, we're looking for a pet. What? Are you insinuating that I ate a dog or a cat? How rude. I haven't eaten one lately. Let me see that collar for a minute. Susie is written on it. Oh no, that pig is Susie. It's Mina's pet. We almost killed the pig. Oh, I'm so glad we realized it in time. Darn, it's a shame. Can I just have a bite of the leg? No! Bo puts the pig in his bag. Mina will be so happy. Maybe she'll give me a kiss. Buddy, let's rush home. So hungry. Bye, buddy. We don't have any food for you. We're taking the pig and leaving. And we're also praying to the dragon god. This area will actually be very useful in the future. And now we can just go straight back to hometown. I don't know what is with RPGs and having pigs as pets, now that I think about it. Couldn't they just have like a dog or a cat? Or like a wolf? It's always pigs for some reason. I mean, if you guys actually had any pet you want, what actual pet would it be? I'm actually curious. I think it would actually be pretty cool to actually have a raven. Or a wolf. And what pets have you actually had? Actually, I wonder how a world like this would work, actually. If dogmen exist. Well, let's go back to the Ranger Guild. Let's get our 500 coins. Hey, what's... There was a landslide at Mount Fubi! If you dilly-dally, you never know what will happen. Ah, here we are. Elder, we've done it! We found Susie! See, look! Susie! Susie is so clean. Did you bathe her? Well, something like that. Thank you very much. So glad you came back in time. In time for what? He's going back to India. I really appreciate what you have done. Please come and visit us in India. Goodbye, everyone. Sorry, Bo, you don't get that kiss. That's not fair. I thought we could become friends. Now, don't pout. Here's your pay. 500 coins. When you think about it, there's no way that Mina could fall for anyone like me. Once you got the work done, right, buddy? I think it's about time I give you a bigger job. Yeah, finding pets and doing housework doesn't seem like the fitting of a ranger. Although I do just like the concept of adventuring. I'm tired. Should I go to a room and rest? Sure. Good night. So that rainbow flashing there pretty much means that we're bound by fate. Or is what the instruction booklet for on the Virtual Console shows. Yeah, who is it? Yeah, what is it? What? Work? Oh, please come in. I see. Do you want to break into this house? Well, yes. I want you to get back the treasures that he stole from me. Do you believe my story? I understand. I believe you. I will get your treasure, magic hood, back for you. Oh, thank you. Can you go now? There's no sense in waking him up. For kids, I always better at stealing anyway. Damn it, Bo, always leaving me alone. These people don't pay their rent and they party all the time. Don't come running to me when Saint Eva punishes you. I just like the concept of just being an adventurer. Like, one game actually I wish I did stream this year was Azure Dreams. No, you can't pass for you. No one can leave because a burglar broke into Trout's house. Can't believe that thief is Bo. A burglar broke into Trout's house. They're saying that Bo is the thief. That can't be true. Let's see what the guild leader has to say. Nope, he just wants to give me a bigger job. Alright, let's go to Trout's house. Oh, excuse me. Well, there's our thief. I'm sorry, Ryu. I'm the one that asked Bo to go into Trout's house. My fault that Bo is being treated like the bad guy. Please, Ryu, save Bo. I actually don't remember where I need to actually go. The Master is very regretful that he has Bo to do that job. The fact is, Trout was wrong to steal the Master's treasures. Can I play the piano in this game? I actually can't remember. No, you can't play the piano in this game. This is not Final Fantasy V. But he does have a massive house. And there are maids. I'm not taking my master's side, but Trout is a terrible man. He's so cheap that he doesn't even have a maid. Does that really make him a bad guy? Alright, clearly we don't actually need to be here. I think this is actually all of Kilgore's house. Hey you didn't find Bo? Dog. Finally see him as he really is. Yeah, I think this is actually Trout's house. Where were you? Your buddy Bo stole Trout's treasure. I'm going to capture him and throw him in jail. You see Bo, tell him what I said. I actually didn't know you can actually go all the way back here. Yeah, I think I actually have to go after Bo. Let's see. Hey you didn't find Bo? I think the church actually gives you advice if you ever get lost in this game. So this is actually the other way you can actually say, oh, apparently, never mind, we can't go to the church. So the actual other place you can go is the Church of Saint Eva. And any of those places can actually also tell you where you can go. The gates of the village have been secured. The only way the criminal can get away is by flying. Well shoot, how the heck do I get out of here? Can I leave this village? Nope, can't actually leave the village. I actually don't know where I need to go. I completely forgot actually where I need to go. Can I buy any better weapons here right now? Let's see. Steel armor, suede armor. Oh, that's right, you just need to actually... You can just buy them immediately. One. Less vigor, but more defense. I think this is actually the one game where you will actually have to sell your items. Now I actually don't know where you actually need to go. I actually don't remember. And it's actually kind of bothering me right now. I cannot remember where I actually need to go. I doubt I doubt Bo would be hiding in Kilgore's house, but... Oh yeah, I love how this game has restrooms. I actually don't know where to go. I'm gonna guess I have to go back to my room, because that's the only thing I can do. Let's just go back to bed. I'm sure the entire situation will fix itself in the morning. I doubt... Oh, there he is, actually. So it was actually go back to my room. I'm sorry, Ryu. I'm really in a mess now. You think I stole anything? Yes. There's nothing I can do if you feel that way. Yes, I did break into that house. I didn't steal anything. Believe me. Alright. Well, thank you, Ryu. I knew that you would believe me. This is what actually happened. I was trying to get what Kilgore asked me to get. I was asked to take the magic hood. I had no intention of taking anything else. My understanding was that it belonged to Kilgore. That Trout stole it from him. Taking back what was stolen, so it wasn't a bad thing. I told myself this when I tried to open the warehouse lock. That's when it happened. No, excuse me. I looked into the warehouse. It was empty. The girl I just saw took everything. Of course, including the magic hood. I had no choice but to try and run, but... You know, for a husky dog, he was pretty quick. That's how you became the suspect. That does not actually make sense. We've got to find the girl. I have to find her and prove my innocence. Wait, someone's coming. Ryu, I'm going to hide in the trash. Get rid of them for me. Where did Bo go? You're making a mistake to hide him. Well, he doesn't seem to be here. But if he comes back, tell him he can't escape this town. I'll catch him no matter what it takes. I do not remember the bouncing garbage can. Boy, that was close. What shall we do? I'm totally convinced that I did it. How could I escape? I got it! Ryu! Take me away like this! Then I'll ask the old man to hide me. You remember? Nero from Ruins. Ruins, do you remember? West of Mount Fubi? Yes. I'm sorry, buddy. It'll be tough climbing to Mount Fubi carrying this trash can. You're the only person I can rely on. I completely forgot we have a bouncing garbage can. Wait. Nope, okay, we can't actually have him be the party leader. Yes, taking the garbage out. Taking the garbage out. Hey! No, Ryu. You can't leave town. What are you holding? Trash, comic book, bow. I'm holding bow. On second thought, I feel sorry for you, but I can't let you go. That's what I'm supposed to say, but go ahead. I don't think Bo is the bad guy. Don't worry, the truth will come out in the end. See, even if you tell the truth, they have a good reason to help you out. I think I'm actually just by myself. I am actually by myself. Bo refuses to come out of the trash can. He is a dumpster dog. I completely forgot that this actually happened in this game. I thought he escaped to Ruins all by himself. Oh my god, it's literally all the way. I should actually make a little animation of the trash can. There you go. I don't think I ever really used Ryu for healing, because he just doesn't get any AP in this adventure. There we go, let's get back to Ruins. Bo's been framed. Boy, it was tight in there. It smells so bad. Thank you, Ryu. Oh, it's you guys again. I haven't eaten anything all day today. Oh no, I'll figure something out for food. Hoping that you would let me hide out here. Listen to our story. You see, so you've been falsely charged. You want to hide here? Right, I'm counting on you to help me. Until Ryu finds the real crook. Okay, but actually, your timing is perfect. Roof has been coming apart lately. I need someone to help me fix it. By helper, do you mean me? If you don't want me to snitch, you better work hard. It looks like I have no choice but to help him. Actually, I'd really prefer that you both help me. But I guess it's best for Ryu to go and find the bad guy. That's true. We don't find the real female thief. We'll have to hide forever. You would never forget a female thief who looks like a bat. You ask around about a suspicious woman at Hometown or Corsair. You should be able to get some ideas. For you. Really caused a lot of trouble for you. Ever since we were kids. I was the one that always got carried away. Got us in trouble. Please don't find her for me, buddy. We can work together again. And that is your epic calling to adventure. So this is really good music. Hang on, I want to listen to this for a little bit. That's actually really good music. But now my friend is wanted, and I'm all alone. Oh yeah, I forgot, if your character is actually fast enough, they can actually attack twice. It was always weird you could actually do that. Of course, enemies can do that too. I forgot, I guess the mountains do get cleared up after a little bit. And another herb. Very nice. Alright, let's go back to Hometown and see if we can actually find any clues. Let's see. What? A woman with wings? Are you talking about the girl from the magic school? I don't think she's a thief, though. I don't think we can even enter the magic school yet. No, we can't. I've been dumped by Mimiko. I haven't done anything. Why did she leave me? There's your answer. You didn't do anything. Nope, still locked. Alright, what am I thinking? I can actually use magic. Oh right, Time Warp actually has to be done out in the world map. I forgot about that. Let's see here. Oh, we just go to our room here and rest. Then make it daytime. Anytime you actually rest at an inn or at your house, it'll instantly become daytime. Let's see. There we go. These people like to... Apparently all the people who stay here like to party all night. And they sleep all day. And now I should be able to use the church. Actually, I should probably go to the guild first. We'll go to the guild and then we'll go to the church. Because I think the church always asks for money if you actually need help. I think I'll go to Corsair when I finish working. There's a Coliseum there and a fight. Corsair northeast of here. The guardhouse has been burglarized. I'm gonna have to have the ranger secure the house. Nobody believes that Bo has done anything bad. You must do what you can to prove your friend's innocence. I like how the entire village still treats him like thinks like they care about him, but they're still suspicious. There's no other option. To find the real culprit and prove your buddy's innocence. See, even the guild leader says so. It's pretty lonely when someone who talks as much as Bo disappears. That's true, it does always get lonely when a person you know who constantly strikes up conversations just kinda disappears from your life. Maybe Kilgore actually has some information for us. Healing is a bad thing, but I'm sure that Saint Eva will forgive you. Dear God, he doesn't do anything. Does he really love me? Welcome to the home of Saint Eva. How can we help you? So you can even, I don't know why you donate to this, to church. You have some concerns? I will listen on behalf of Saint Eva. What's your concern? Your journey, your friend, myself. And my journey. Journey will continue for a while, and many people will be involved. Listen to what others say, and believe in your own strength. Right road will open for you. And you must not forget to equip yourself with weapons and armor. Thankfully, consulting is for free. Friend. Ryu has a strange way of making people open their hearts. With this gift, you'll be blessed with many friends. Yes, just like Bo, you will join strengths and accomplish something. You will make many friends like this. Actually, never mind. I guess they weren't as useful as I thought they would be. That is currently very generic advice. A woman with wings. Who cares if a nasty guy like Trout is burglarized? Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but to go to Corsair. How do we get to Corsair again? How do we get to Corsair again? It's been a while. Actually, I wonder if we have a map of the world. Do we actually have a map of the world? I'm gonna see here. Yes, we do! We do have a map of the world. And it's one of those maps that only show you what you've explored. Those are very weird having select to be our button. That's our entire world right now. There are no world maps. The world map is what you end up creating. Go, and we can go across the bridge. And a whole new set of enemies. Biru Buru. Ooh, maybe I should have actually bought some weapons. Or bought better armor. Or at least buy some herbs. Look out for hoodlums. Good advice. How many herbs do I have? I have 3 herbs. Right now just cure 1. Like I said, Ryu just doesn't get any HP for some reason. It's actually quite horrible. And these flies are gonna rip me a new one. Unless they get a counterattack, which actually I'm okay with. Nope, that's the cave. I don't need to go to the cave. I need to go to a town. At least the game is giving me plenty of herbs. Ooh. Oh, I think I made the wrong decision. Oh, never mind. Okay, good. We're good. So much abuse from this game. Alright, Corsair is up here. Yep, here we are, Corsair. And a weapon shop, good. Kinda need it. Let's see. Bronze sword. Do I already... Actually, I should check if I have a bronze sword. Hang on, what do I have here? Okay, so I do have a bronze sword. So I need a better wristband, I need a better shield and helmet then. Unfortunately, this game does not actually tell you what you have on. So you can end up buying a lot of stuff that might be a repeat. Ranger's clothes, salad bowl, bronze warrior helmet. You probably buy... Yeah, so you buy a bronze hat and buy the steel armor. Steel armor, get 2 more defense, get 37 defense, better. Much better. Let's see if the pub has anything to offer. It's the emptiest pub I've ever seen. You're looking for a strange woman? What for? We'll gather here at night. Why don't you ask around then? Would you like to kill some time until the evening? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, cool, free rest. The girl's opponent is a lumberjack from Tag Woods named Baba, right? Your name. What's a guy that wouldn't hesitate to fight with a girl? If you go north, you'll reach Tag Woods. And then go west and you'll reach Windia. Rain does this trick when he rolls up in a ball and rolls. Never imitate it. Say that the girl that is going to be in the fight, very strong and cute. What? You? Going to meet the girl who is in the fight? Not possible, the tickets are sold out. You must be to see the show, why don't you enter the fight? The opponent in the debut competition is always Bava. Speaking of which, we need to actually find a statue or the church to save. Good advice. So that character we actually just talked to was Rand. I don't think this area actually has a dragon statue, so we actually have to use the church to save. We save. So unlike the dragon god statues, you can actually just... They only just save your game. The girl's going to be in the fight. I don't know who she is. Doesn't guarantee the girl who enters a show like this be tough. I'm already her fan. The Colosseum was originally just ruins. Now has become a place where all men of courage from around the world come to compete. You come to see the fighter girl? I'm in line to see her, but she's so popular. Hard to get tickets. I don't think I've talked to him. Well, duh, the fight is a show where fighters gather in the Colosseum and fight. Understand now? I don't know. You're gonna have to explain that to me again. I'm trying to think here if I actually need to get more levels right now. Let's see. Because of the popularity of the fight, strange people have started coming to the show. Guessing this is probably the restroom. Yep, restroom. Excuse me. Can you use the bathroom? Don't mind me, go right ahead. Just a poor man. I'm living here because I have no money. Have yourself a good night, Newton. I know we're almost at the 2-hour mark, but I feel like Well, I guess we could actually stop. Hello, Pooh. I've no home and no job. Wish someone would build me a house. I'm tempted to keep going, honestly. Just because I want to get a good, strong lead. Is there anything here? And I've obtained smoke. I think smoke was actually used to escape from fights, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Oops. Nope, no, smoke is meet enemies less, that's it. I think once we actually talk to Rand one more time, we can actually enter the tournament. Either that or we have to go to the cave. I actually can't remember. That's a big difference in what I can actually do in terms of damage now. Or in terms of at least taking a hit. I actually don't remember if we have to actually go to this cave or not right now. Devil Kid. Every point counts in this game. So every single coin matters too. Let's see. This is the Joker's hideout. The baddest gang around. Okay. Nope, we don't actually need to go here yet. You want to see how they got these scars? Actually, you know what? We might actually just stop for the night. I think this actually might be a good stopping point. Because then we can figure out how to get into the Coliseum. It's Ryu's job right now to try and pick up as many chicks as possible. I mean, they all could be thieves. They're all suspects. Yeah, that's a big difference, taking 3 damage instead of 10. Oh, this is actually gonna be... We're cutting it close here, actually. We're cutting it really close. Oh, I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm just gonna use an herb. Actually, no, we can use magic. If I got slammed, I literally would have died there. I would have died. There we go. Oh, I think it's morning now. Nope, it's still nighttime. Also should see how much, Oh, that's right, there is a bank in this game. Welcome to the bank. What can I do for you today? Yeah, so you can actually put your money in there as well. You can actually, you know, kind of keep your old equipment for sentimental reasons. What does he sell, actually? Okay, so there's herbs, help BL, antidote, tear, treatment for zombie, vitamin, reverse a curse. What was it? W fruit, recovers 20 AP points. Yeah, life PL, 500 Zenny. I'm gonna just call the money Zenny in this game. It's Zenny. I think tomorrow, yeah, we're gonna stop here for the night. And we shall see. We'll see if we can get our way into the Coliseum. But for now, though, why don't I go and check out some other streams here. See you streaming tonight, this lovely Saturday here. It feels refreshing being able to play this game. Especially since it's an SNES game, because I honestly haven't been streaming many retro games at all on my stream here. There's actually a couple people who are streaming tonight. It's like, actually I'm surprised, I guess DS Koopa is pretty much a daily stream as well. So he actually is probably running his home shopping network. Exposures is streaming Killing Floor 2, and Proton John is doing his subscribers game night, in which he's playing, Lethal League Blaze, and also Jackbox 5. So if you're a subscriber for Proton John, you can actually have a chance to participate and play along with him and K-Head as they play Lethal League Blaze and Jackbox, Jackbox 5. I miss you, Don't Know Jack. I'm glad they brought that back. But I'm going to give a host to Exposure since he's streaming some Killing Floor 2. It's a nice first-person horde shooter game. If you love killing a bunch of Zeds, or if you're a heretic, you just call them zombies. But until then, though, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Hope you have yourselves a good Saturday night. But until then, take care. And may Saint Eva be with you.